If you're watching this on Facebook, then you already know quite a bit about me, but the reason you know that is because you know me in real life and you knew me long before my YouTube channel started. If you are a random YouTuber just clicking on this video by accident, then of course you don't know anything about me, but the surprising thing is that's not really your fault. You could have watched any one of my videos and you still wouldn't know that much because I haven't really talked about myself at all. There are hints, certainly, as to where I am politically and socially, but who is the real me? What do I stand for? What do I like? What do I dislike? What's an average day in the life of me? These are things that the random person won't have any idea about because I never talk about them, and I would like to address that today by sharing something quite personal with the wider YouTube community. Now, it's only personal in a very superficial sense because everybody that knows me already knows this and they tend to find it out quite quickly. And that's why I'd like to talk about it, because it's part of our culture that it's found out quite quickly, and I don't think we talk about it a lot, and we don't necessarily talk about it in the right way. I'm talking of course about the fact that I don't drink alcohol at all. Yes, Scotsman that doesn't drink alcohol does actually exist. And the reaction I get to this is always the same. Why? Why don't you drink, Alistair? Right, okay, first of all, I'm not a kid that's forgotten to hand in his homework, okay? I don't need an excuse. I don't need a reason. It so happens that I have them, and I'll get to that later on. But what is the assumption that we need to have an excuse before we don't drink? What is that? Where does it come from? I have never once gone to somebody and said, hey, why do you drink? I want to know your reasons for drinking alcohol, because I would be kind of weird if I did that. Yeah, it's perfectly okay for somebody to ask us the other way around. And it doesn't just stop there. We can't just accept it. It's not just a case of, I don't drink, oh, okay, cool. I get that from some people, but it generally doesn't happen a lot. What happens is, we've got to get you drinking. We are going to get you off your face at the staff party. This is a true story. Every time I went out with my friends, the excuse for not forcing a drink down Alistair is, oh, don't worry guys, we'll get him at the staff party. Staff party comes along, and despite me adamantly stating that I do not drink, a pint of lager appears in front of me. Now, luckily, it was not hard to siphon off a pint of lager free on a bar full of 30 people. But why are we doing that? Why is it okay to do that? You wouldn't do that in any other aspect of life. If you said that you did not do illegal drugs, people wouldn't be forcing illegal drugs down you. So, what is the exception with alcohol? It's a lifestyle choice. Why can't people just accept that? Now, this was explained to me by one of my friends who, by the way, used to try to get me drinking, but after the staff party became one of my strongest supporters in helping make sure that I didn't drink. So you've got to give them credit for that. My friends are good about it. But his explanation was that there is an assumption in our culture that in order to enjoy yourself, you have to have a drink. You can't properly enjoy yourself without drinking. Now, for me, that is a complete fallacy. I do not need the help or assistance of alcohol to make a complete idiot of myself, and my friends have been out with me enough times to know that that is absolutely true, and they're very supportive of me, possibly for that reason. You want proof? Look at any one of the videos I have uploaded to this channel so far. I was completely sober when I shot, when I edited, when I uploaded them. I rest my case. But that is just one reason of many why I don't drink. So what are the others? Reason number 2. I went to school. Now I've got to be careful there because I don't want to flippantly suggest that everybody that drinks alcohol is uneducated. That's not where I'm going with this. What I'm saying is that I am very well grounded in knowing that alcohol is an addictive drug. Having never taken it, I don't know how it would affect me. But given that I am 28 years old now and I haven't really touched the stuff, if I was to start taking it now, I bet my resistance would be kinda low. so I don't really want to go there and find out how it affects me. Reason number 3, as I've just said, I'm 28. If I can get through the first 28 years of my life without touching alcohol, I'm pretty sure I can make it the rest of the way. Reason number 4, the good old slippery slope. I am the first one in line to call out slippery slope arguments when they are a fallacy, but that doesn't apply in this case. It really is. Once you start taking alcohol, where does it stop? I don't know what is at the bottom of the slope. Well, I do, but I don't really want to go there, and the easiest way to avoid that is just to not get on the slope in the first place. Reason number 5. There are plenty drinks I like the taste of. Why do I need to experiment with alcohol? Why do I want to pay so much money for something that I might not even like, when there are plenty options that I know I like the taste of? Because reason number 6, they come a lot cheaper than alcohol. It's a win-win situation for me. Reason number 7, memory. I have a terrible memory at the best of times. I really don't want to go making it any worse by killing brain cells with alcohol. There are some people that believe that if you can remember what happened the night before, then you didn't enjoy yourself. I say it's the other way round. If you're the only one of your mates that can remember what happened the night before, and you are not having fun with that, you are doing it wrong, my friend. Because I can send my friends running simply by asking the question, do you want to know what you did last night? Actually, that might say more about my friends than it does about alcohol. Reason number 8. I have seen what it does to people. Now, I'm not talking about your general sense. I'm not talking about, oh, he's normally such a nice guy, he's a complete moron when he's drunk. I'm not talking about the people that do stupid things that you're going to dine out talking about later. I'm talking about the real serious implications. I'm talking about people whose lives have been wrecked by alcohol. I've seen it happen, and I swore to myself that it would not happen to me. Not just for my benefit. Do I not owe it to my family and friends not to go down that road? Not to have them having to worry about that? Now, again, I'm not criticising people who do drink. They can handle it, that's fine. But it's not something I want to experiment with, having seen the damage that can be done. Reason number 9, memory. I have a terrible memory at the best of times. I really don't want to go making it worse by killing brain cells with alcohol. Wait, I've already done this one. Okay, the real reason number 9 is actually memory. Not your memory this time, the camera's memory. You might not remember what you did the night before, but a camera can, and there's a good chance you can find out by looking on YouTube. Which leads to blackmail opportunities and a lot of embarrassment. I know I've done embarrassing things as well in my life, but at least I can remember them. At least I know if there's something that I don't want to get back to my boss. Reason number 10, the hangover. I wasn't really going for a top 10 list, but I don't think I'll be able to top this as a reason, so I think I'll round it off after this. I'm told that the hangover is the only part of drinking culture I'm missing out on. And having seen that at close quarters, I think I'll give it a miss. I mean, I'm told that the only cure for a hangover is bacon, and that does appeal to me, but you can have bacon when you're sober. You can eliminate the downsides of a hangover. I'm not saying it wouldn't be exciting to once in a while wake up not knowing where you are, but if you want that without the downsides of a hangover, I'm pretty sure I can arrange to kidnap you. And on that note, there you go. YouTube now knows something personal about me. As for all my Facebook friends, I'll see you down the pub.